because, up to a point, you start to sound very much, as I said earlier, like Vladimir Putin, who says, well, you know what, we want a fleet on the Black Sea, so we're going to annex Crimea, or we want the breadbasket of Europe to be part of our country, so we're going to annex Ukraine. This is 19th century thinking. This is not how people operate and the countries operate and nations operate or should operate in the 21st century. Negotiation and diplomacy is how you do it. You don't do it by sheer brute force, because we see how that ends up. And ultimately, as much as the United States thinks that we don't want to be pushed around by anybody, nobody is pushing us around. Everybody's trying to negotiate the best deal for themselves and for their country. We have more ability to do that because we're the United States, but it doesn't mean that you need to start going down to Central America or going up to Greenland or going over to Europe and bigfooting countries and effectively saying that if we don't get our way, we're going to take it by force, or we're going to just acquire it, when nobody's interested in being acquired. And that's the bottom line. Look, you may be happy or you may be unhappy with the fact that the United States cut a deal in the 70s to give the Panama Canal back to the Panamanians, but nevertheless, here we are. You may not be happy that the Danes have Greenland, but nevertheless, here we are. And so rather than strong-arming all of our allies into having things done our way, what we need to do is figure out a diplomatic route, which is something Donald Trump is just entirely incapable of doing, to try to get to what Governor Kasich was saying, which is that these are real concerns from both a national security perspective and from a trade perspective.